YouTube. How are we today? Assuming you care. Welcome to another workshop stream. You guys already know how this works, but I'll explain it again because there may be some new people here. The way this works is if you want me to look at any workshop item, any hat, unusual effect, skin, or taunt, no maps. Don't send me maps because I cannot look at them. I've not played them, therefore I cannot review them. Do not send me maps. Hats, taunts, unusual effects, and skins are fine. But no maps, okay? The way this works, join the Discord, linked in the description below. There is a channel in there called Workshop Links. When I open that, send one link, and one link only. If you send more than one, I will ignore it, because I'd like to get to as many items as possible that people send me, okay? And I'm gonna set the timer to an hour, so the same 3 people aren't sending all of their own work for me to look at, alright? I really want to diversify things being shared in the chat and not have the same 5 people spam all of their recent creations in order for me to look at them, alright? So I'm gonna set the message, the cooldown for an hour, so as many people as possible can send me their shit, okay? That's how it's gonna go. So let me set that up real quick. Overview. We want a 1 hour slowdown. Maybe 30 minutes. We'll do a 30-minute slowdown. Do a 30-minute slowdown. Save those changes. Permissions. Alright, I will give a countdown. On the count of 3, you may send your links. Everyone be prepared. Okay? In 1, 2, 3. And there they go. Fantastic. Okay. Awesome. We'll give that a second to cool down because it makes my fucking Discord client lag to shit. Couple donations came in. Thoughts on gorilla versus 100 humans? I don't even understand why it's like this contest. 100 human beings against one fucking gorilla? The gorilla would be turned into a pulp before it got through 10. 100 people is a lot of people. Why are people even giving the fucking gorilla a chance? Human beings used to hunt mammoths with wooden spears and bare feet. We can't kill one fucking gorilla? What? So fucking stupid. I hate that. It's like there is no argument in favor of the gorilla. Unless it's 100 toddlers. But 100 grown men fighting one fucking gorilla, the gorilla would die. Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. Barehanded? Oh, dude, if you get enough guys on the fucking gorilla and like tear out its throat, it's gonna die. Like it's not gonna get through 100 grown men before that happens. Again, it's not even a debate. People are fucking stupid. 100 grown-ass men. Yeah, but what if he's really mad? It's like the fucking lions being thrown into the sun debate. Or like the, like a billion lions versus every single Pokemon debate. Like, there are very clear-cut winners here, just based on laws of physics and, like, god Pokemon that can annihilate the entire surface of the Earth on a whim. But people like being retarded and like, oh no, it's actually the gorilla would win. It's like, fuck, ugh, people are dumb. Okay, so we have the links. Let us begin looking at some of these. I'm just gonna open a bunch. Open a bunch. Oh yeah, one more thing. Please try to not send me just skins. I'd like to see more variety here. Like, I know I attract a lot of the people who make skins, but I'd like to see a little bit more. I want to see more hats. I want to see more taunts and unusual effects. I know they're being made. It's not like there's any distinct lack of these things. but I would very much enjoy looking at things other than just war paints, because it felt like the last stream was mostly war paints. So I'd like a variety of things here, okay? Please and thank you. First one being Shocker, a skin. Shocker, a skin. Smoking Horror made fairly recently. Let me bring this up a little bit. It's pretty clean. They handled the white texture very well. White and black are very difficult to get right in TF2. You can't have them be flat saturated. They have to be washed out a little bit. So the black and white look very good. The overall color composition is pretty pleasing. I don't know about the gold. The gold might be, maybe not so much. In this lighting, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it's pretty good. I really can't see anything immediately wrong with this. It's basically like it's like a glorified coffin nail. It basically is a glorified coffin nail, but it still looks good. And honestly, we do need more coffin nail-like skins in the game because we just have so few that are genuinely this clean and look this good. What about the wear? We have custom wear? No, just basic wear, which is fine. It doesn't need custom wear. It looks pretty good as is. Or it wears down to just a silver base, it looks like. Yeah, it wears down just a silver base, which is pretty good. Yeah, I like this. I would love to have this and see it in game. Does this have custom template? It will never be added. What a shame. What a shame, it's never going to be added because Valve does not add these skins. What a fucking tragedy. Waiter's Wardrobe. So, a seaman. Another, I forget, what type of hat is this called? What type of hat is this called? I can't fucking remember. It's not a beanie. I guess a flat cap? Is it called a flat cap? I guess a flat cap. This looks fine. It's a you know, relatively charming hat for engineer. Yeah, that's good. The different styles, you know, that is something that is kind of good and bad when it comes to TF2 now, is where you can basically cram in 4 hats in one with how styles work now, and you get nice examples like this where, you know, you can get a decent amount of variety. But sometimes people see kind of like squeezing in a really shitty version as the primary version, and then conceding like, yeah, maybe these better versions should have been the ones that would have been like the optimal one to put in, and not the entire fucking shitty version we put in. And then the knitted netter, it's a sweater. It's a sweater. What they did is they had to model a little bit over the existing engineer's arm, so it's a little odd looking on the modeling work. It's not the worst we've seen when it comes to doing this, so that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad, and it doesn't seem paintable either, which is quite good. If this had a paint region, that would suck. Yeah, decent engineer set. I quite like this. It's pretty good. It's clean, it's simple, I dig it. How old is this? 2013? Jesus. Oh, the good old days of the starting workshop, man, when people just uploaded dumb shit. It looked like it was made in 20 minutes. Oh god, and the fucking just default A-pose pictures. You love to see it. Oh my god. You love to see it. Add this right now, and it paints the main. You horse cartoon fans who should be chomping at the bit for this one. You horse people who like the colorful horses that talk. This is for you. This one's for you. You can have your pony OC in Team Fortress 2 because you can paint the main. This one is for Vosh. Yeah. Rock bottom. Demo man lays down and is shit-faced. Let's get to the taunt here. It's not really a taunt. He just drinks and falls asleep. That's the taunt. He drinks and falls asleep. It's another emote. It's not a taunt. It's just Demo Man performing a little silly action so you can hang out with your friends in a server like how Fortnite does it. These need to not be called taunts anymore. They're not taunts. The word taunt is just simply not appropriate anymore. Just call them for what they are. They're a fucking emote. They're emotes. Taunts are an action that is meant to insult your opponent and elicit a negative response. Drinking and falling over drunk does not elicit a negative response. You want to know what elicits a negative response? A jeering action like this. Can we have a middle finger taunt? Can someone make that? I would love to see someone make a taunt where they're just flipping the fucking bird. I would love just that. That would be perfect. Just like fucking, like, fuck you. Like, just like a really long extended middle finger after you kill somebody. That would be fucking hilarious. I want that in TF2, please. Can we have that? I want to spread war, not love. This is a war game. I want to fucking fight people. I want to fight. Yes. But no, you just get shit-faced and fall over because it's haha cute and funny. Horseless Headless Horseman has unused animation flipping the bird. Just do that. Just the animation's already been done. Put that on the other models. Just do that. It's easy. I don't know. I'm what's the word? Heavily desensitized when it comes to fucking taunts. They're just, I don't care anymore about any of these, man. We're gonna get more and more goofy, lame crap shoveled into the game. For $8 a pop, or however much the taunts cost, you can't unbox these. You have to buy them for what, $8 or however much they cost, right? $8 to buy one of these, and then you can unusualify it for $3. Wonderful. And then you never see them in game. You know what? I don't think I've seen a modern taunt in a very long time because no one really cares about these. So you falling over drunk after killing an enemy isn't insulting their skill? No, it's not. Insulting their skill it's not an inherently jeering action. Just like pulling out an accordion and dancing and playing a song is not an inherently jeering action, you know? Doing this, flipping the bird, you know, doing the slice across your neck, those are inherently jeering taunts, right? Scout jogging in place like, huh, I'm not even winded, because it took no effort to kill you, that kind of thing. That's a jeering action. Whipping out a pogo stick and bouncing around is not an inherently jeering action. You're just bouncing around like on a fucking toy. How is that meant to insult the person you just killed? It's not a taunt. I think I've seen the Morning Merc one a couple of times, but eh. I don't know how I feel about this one. I like what they're going for, like a uranium rod or like a barrel of acid or corrosive material. I see what they're going for here. The custom wear is I don't know if I like the custom wear. I think you might have a little too much going on with the green blood, the rust wear, and the green like uranium rod. I like the uranium rod wear. I think that's cool, but I think you have too many different colors that make for an overall very busy composition. Which in TF2, things don't have a lot of individual colors placed on them. They're all part of the same palette, but you have a lot of very strongly contrasting colors here that make it a little bit too noisy. I would prefer you to stick with just one kind of wear, be it just the rust or just the green or just the darker green. Perhaps it looks like this wears down to a darker green. So you could just use the darker green, unless that's meant to be the blood. Is that part of the blood splatter? That might be, I can't tell. But, and also you have the green blood too. So maybe remove the blood buckets texture, like maybe you don't need blood on this at all, and just have it wear down to the radioactive or corrosive rod. You know, it's like, don't get me wrong, the skin is very well made and it is really cool, but I think it has a little too much going on when you begin to wear it. Like Factory New is fucking immaculate. This is really fucking clean, but when you have the higher wear, I don't know, man. The higher wear is a little messy. I think just one custom wear underneath would have been fine. There's like the rust. The rust looks really good. Like here, actually, no, I think that might be your problem. I don't think you need blood. You don't need blood. I think all you need are the two wears. You have the rust wear and then you have the green wear. If you remove the blood buckets, I don't think it's needed. I think it just adds a bit more visual noise. It's not necessary. The 3 custom stickers are cute. I like those too. Or the 3 sticker options are cute. I like those too. It's a good skin. I like it. I like it. I'll favorite this. It's custom mapped, of course, but unfortunately, because of that, Valve's never going to add this. But it is a fucking cool skin. I like it. Sad we'll never see it in game. Retarded, awful. Moving on, saw it before. Royal Flush. pretty vibrant. Another Stripes war paint. Stripes aren't inherently a bad thing, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's pretty deep and pretty richly saturated. I don't know. It looks like they're going for like the coat of a monarch here with the fur, except they made it blue and red instead of white. You know, like those fur coats. It's also, I don't like that you use this background. This is a shitty map. You should use maps that people actually play on for your screenshots. That would be better. Like throw this shit on dust. Like it looks good here. This skin looks good here because this map's design is completely antithetical to everything that a TF2 map should be. Saturated colors everywhere that the mercs can blend into, a lot of additional visual noise in the form of excessive prop usage, a whole bunch of signage and extra shit, rather than the minimal background noise, the washed out colors, and the minimal signage and extra details. Because the way TF2 maps were designed, right, is you only have a little bit, just enough detail to make it seem as if though this were a real environment, but then there's not that much extra stuff there, so the mercs stand out for extra readability. That's one of the biggest flaws with this fucking map, because it has too much shit that occludes readability. I hate this shit. You make no sense. Engineer's default taunt is dancing. Soldier's default taunt is shooting in the air. Well, yeah, it's saluting the person that he just fucking killed. That is a taunt, right? It's like, haha, maggots, he does this. You know, he's saying, ha, loser, I shot you and killed you, right? He does a fucking salute to your death, right? And then Engineer's taunt is dancing your fucking demise and going, yee-haw, I fucking killed you. Those are inherently jeering actions, but so use that same logic for a fucking pogo stick. Use that same logic for manifesting a scooter out of the ground and then buzzing it around. You know? Sorry, yeah, the L is his primary, the shotgunning salute is a secondary, but my point still stands, right? Apply this same logic to driving a little cute Hummer around or driving a little cute ambulance around. How are these inherently jeering actions? They're not. Stupid. I think the colors could be toned down a bit on this one, and I think there's a little too much red and blue usage. I think for the, I would like to see like another primary color here instead of another red. Maybe you could have done white instead of this. Oh, they're playing cards. Oh, it's really hard to tell. They're really faded. Maybe you could have done like a white playing card background instead of blue and red just to break it up a little bit, because the red and blue are very rich. But if you had like a washed out white to act as your playing card with the symbols overlaid on top with the same washed out, you know, like equally washed out, but instead of like it to be like a washed out gray on white, then that might be a little bit better. But it's a little too rich is the word I keep using. This is just water. Red water and blue water. This looks like you have another one too, that's piss. Red water is weird. Blue water makes sense, but red water is odd. Like, I guess you could say like blood in the water. Yeah, it looks like meat. It does look like meat. I think they could have done, they could have combined these two together, where they had a washed out yellow or orange instead of red. Yeah, and also, you're right, the brightness of the weapon makes it look like it's crit boosted, which is not good for readability. I do agree on that. So, the white texture is fine. I like the white texture, but, the red and the blue are pretty fucking vibrant, and the red looks like meat. I would have used a different color. I would have used yellow or orange on the blue variant. And the blue is fine. I would just, you know, desaturate it a bit more than what it is now. It's pretty saturated. I would tone it down. Yeah, orange would look good. I mean, like that would more represent like an ocean at sunset. An ocean at sunset, that'd be nicer. Or perhaps yellow would be fine too, but red is the wrong way to go for this. Red is the wrong way to go. Turbine powered. I know for a fact I have seen this one before. Did I like this one before? I didn't like this one before. But yeah, it's based off Turbine. 71 weeks. 71 weeks. But it is a nice skin. I like this, actually like this a lot. It's cool. It's simple. It's clean. I'd love to see this in game. I will like this and favorite this. It is very well made, it's clean, it's simple. We need more skins like this. I like this a lot. Maltese Dove. I feel like people are running out of ideas for names a little bit. Have I seen this before? I feel like I have. Maybe I haven't. The hat is pretty good. The hat's cool. Yeah, the hat's nice. Nothing is standing out to me as being wrong about the hat. I like it. I dig it. It's clean. And then the clinical investigator, the popped collar. I mean, we have the, what's the cosmetic called again? Oh, God. What's it called? There's one where we have a popped collar for medic already. Refresh my memory. It's like that one. No, it's not the ward. The ward is the one that gives him that quadrangular, thank you. We have that one already. And this one kind of combines the ward and the quadrangular. Minimal paint regions is very good to see. It feels chunky. Like, the modeling work on this makes it look like he's been layered in fondant. That's really the only complaint I have. It's decent. It's a decent set. I think it's okay. Or is it Medical Mystery? Medical Mystery also has the popped collar. That's the one I like a lot, too. This one's okay. It's not terrible. Not great, not terrible. I would not mind seeing this. I prefer the hat a lot more. But we already have the Uber Stern Man, which is, you know, shown here. And the Uber Stern Man is just an infinitely... It's probably like one of Medic's best hats. I fucking love it, so... It's alright. It's a decent set. Damaged. So, smoke and sparks. You know, as far as unusual effects go... it's not terrible. It's not neon slop. It's not neon particle slop, which is very refreshing to see. I'm so tired of neon particle slop, man. Give us more of the classic style unusual effects, and I'll be a happy camper. Not a bad idea, but it looks way too obvious. What do you mean obvious? He's meant to, unusual effects are meant to be obvious, right? They're meant to be seen. They are inherently flashy, so people will gamble and try to open the loot boxes, right? That's what they're for. That's why they exist. But as far as unusual effects go, this one's not bad. I appreciate subtle effects that are, in a way, inherently charming. You know, it's a simple, you know, engineer wearing it. It works. I like it. Only so many unusual effects you can think of when narrowing it down to a classic style. I disagree. I feel like not enough people have explored the classic unusual effect style and very quickly devolved into neon particle slop once Valve started adding these things, and then that just became the norm very quickly. That was my mug. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. I like this effect. I would not mind seeing it in game. Who are you gonna call? Who are you gonna call when there's something strange in the neighborhood? Yes, I am fully aware my video got age restricted, which is fucking frustrating. That's so stupid. Like, you cannot say the, you're not allowed to say the unalive word at all. Otherwise, YouTube will restrict it. And, I'm trying to get that reverted on my You Will Not Play video. Like, the only way that could have happened is if someone reported it. Because it was around for 2 months without issue. And then someone reported that, guaranteed there was a manual report that people were spamming to get my video age restricted. It's very frustrating. Like, there was a clip from Gabe Newell where he says it, but I muted the word so YouTube wouldn't detect it, and then I say it myself again in reference to bad business practice. And then apparently that's enough to get a 4-hour video age restricted because I say the unalive word once. Oh yeah, it was guaranteed either reported or mass reported by somebody. Otherwise, it would have been automatically detected during the review process. So very frustrating. No, I'm not gonna re-upload it. There's no point. Very, very frustrating. Alright, let me pull up some different music that's not gonna get me copyright striked here. Probably already too late. Let's see. Let me pull up. Give me this. That will do. Onwards. No, it's I don't know. People have varying degrees of hate boner for me for a myriad of reasons. So someone undoubtedly reported the video, and YouTube age restricted it. It's very fucking annoying. Torch Topper, ancient submission. I can tell just by looking at it. This is fucking ancient. Modeling work. Oh god. It's someone's first hat. What are you gonna do? Someone's first hat. What are you gonna do? It's not the worst. Yeah, it's, you're right. It's not a full age restriction, but what happens is whenever YouTube deems that your video has something sensitive in it, it will still suppress it, and sometimes even hide it from subscriber feeds, which is really frustrating. So now my video is just not gonna pop up in recommended feeds anymore, simply because I say the unalive word in it, which is really dumb. And it sucks too, because there's no way I can like go in and dispute it. Like there's no option to dispute, like, hey, you falsely labeled my video as condoning self-harm. It's like I can't, there's nothing I can do. It's just stuck that way. I would have to go back and actually re-upload the entire thing. Meanwhile, yeah, I get advertisements for porn, AI porn. I get advertisements for equally horrible shit. And of course, that's shown to kids all the time, but no. Yes, my meet your match video. Stupid. Fucking stupid. Anyways, bad hat. Bad hat, someone's first, but conceptually fine, what have you. Opened it twice. That is just too much. That is fucking ridiculous. Like, there's a limit, right? There's a limit to how big a fucking hat should be, and this goes way too fucking beyond. Oh my god. That's too much. Shrink. We already have hats that are like this that are of the correct size. That's a lot. No. No. Just no. Is it part of a full set? It is. It's part of. Let's look at the full set. It's a zoot suit set. The baggy pants. The baggy pants look so bad on Spy. Making Spy's legs thick looks like shit. He's meant to be lean and slender, and when you make him look thick like, oh, it looks so bad. Oh, God. Spy is not meant to be frumpy. Spy was designed to be very lean and skinny in his silhouette. When you make him thick and puffy, it looks terrible. Ugh. Ugh. No, shitty set, not a fan. Another ancient submission. I have seen this before. I mean, sure, other kinds of sentries are a cute and novel idea, but I also completely understand why Valve never added these, because it is an issue of readability and making the game too visually complex. Albeit, things like hats and unusual effects have done nothing but degrade that over the years, but I think one of the things, this kind of goes along the line of, weapon reskins, right? Like the Postal Pummeler and the Maul and the 3-rune blade and the pretty machete, things like this, right? That are functionally the same as other existing weapons, but they look different. And that harms readability, especially for newer players, where it's like, oh, this guy is using a weapon that is visually different than the weapons I've seen before. The expectation is that it's gonna function differently, but then it doesn't, and that fucks with new players, and that's why Valve eventually stopped adding promo items like this. They added, quite a few very early on in the game's lifespan, because they weren't really thinking about this too thoroughly, but then they quickly started learning their lessons with TF2, and that's why when they went over to Counter-Strike and started developing its microeconomy system and what have you, They very explicitly said in a very fascinating GDC talk they gave in 2014 that they want to avoid a whole bunch of weapon remeshes because, again, that hurts readability and can confuse new players. When you have one weapon that functions in a specific way, and then if you have 50 different visual variants of that same thing that all do the same thing, it's gonna fuck with players, because if it looks different, but all functions the same, it's like, it'll fuck with people. So, I see why Valve would not want to add other types of sentry guns. And then the additional work of having to make them functionally unique and sound different than the default sentry guns, right? You know, I see why they would never add things like this. It's cute, it's a novel idea, but also at the same time, does this look like a TF2 asset to you? Not really. This doesn't look like something the engineer would have put together. This looks like something out of a completely different, I guess like RTS or tower defense game. Like, this does not look like a TF2 asset. Yeah, it's too modern. It has way too many details. It just does not feel like a TF2 asset. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's just, it's not really TF2. It's not. I know how to solve filtered word. Let's censor it entirely, but make sure nobody talks about it, but we'll slap a hotline over the video. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll slap a self-harm hotline. Listen. As a fan as a Toho fan myself, right? I appreciate what's being done here, but at the same time, probably not a good idea to have something like this in TF2. It does not fit the game. It doesn't. I appreciate it, but it just, let's not have this in the game. There's a very strong correlation where you have Toho fans and TF2, and they mesh, they blend very well. It's a very fascinating correlation we see, right? And same thing happens with My Little Pony. My Little Pony and Team Fortress 2 fans, for whatever reason, they cross paths all the fucking time. At least they did in the earlier days. Do people still care about My Little Pony? It's like, that hasn't been relevant in like a decade. Do people still like circle jerk about that shit? Do people still like have autistic threads on various image boards about these things? They have to. There's no way they don't. It has to have died out. Like, what did they move on to is the real question. What did they move on to? What was the replacement? That's my curiosity. What was the replacement for, got a job? Oh, God. Funny. They got a fucking job. Shit. Anime, I guess. I don't know. I feel like there had to have been some other cartoon replacement for the horse show. There had to have been one, you know? I keep hearing about Bluey. What the fuck is Bluey? Isn't that the one with like the weird dogs? Like weird dog people? I've seen screenshots of it. It looks kind of weird. Australian dogs. Okay, well, there you go. Again, I appreciate what's going on here, but probably shouldn't have this in TF2. It had to happen. Someone had to fucking send it. And they put the fucking offshore. They put the offshore promos shit under it too. Oh my god. Did someone actually make this and put it in the game? It looks like they did. Oh fuck, that's great. Oh my, it looks like they just cut out a screenshot from my stream and then just slapped it onto a model. Frankly, better than most of the hats we've been getting in recent years. I think we need this one. I think we need it. It's paintable too. Oh god. Do I still have those things? I think I got rid of them. I don't think I have them anymore. I think I threw them away. I have the spare party hats still around here somewhere, but yeah, I got rid of the fucking bunny ears. Make it the most upvoted. No. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and advocate for the addition of something like this. Thank you for making this. Here we go. If you're gonna have a hat for Spy, this is of the size that you should be looking for. This is a quaint enough set. It's a quaint set. I like the hat. Here we go. I like this because you have the hat to kill for with a really thick brim. I never liked that hat. This is a nice replacement for it. And also the glasses are really nice too. Like this is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, this is nice. You have the one with the collar, the one without. It's pretty good. I like it. I like the minimal dark red accents that match his tie and his mask. I like that. I like that a lot. This is good. The paint region is not the entire hat, it's just the band. I say yes. Very well made. I like it. What is this? What is this meant to be? Is this referencing something? What the fuck is this ugly thing? Huh? Yeah, it's ancient. It's an ancient item, but what is this, man? What is it's like a fucking primeval, or not primeval, but like primitive Batman. Like a caveman Batman. I don't know what this is. This is referencing something. I don't know what it's referencing. Someone will have to fill me in. I just don't know. This came before the first Five Nights at Freddy's. When did the first game come out? I know nothing about the Pizza Bear game. I only know that there's like 50 of the games. I only know there's like 50 Pizza Bear games. And that's all I know. Really, 2000? Can I help you? Can I help you? She wants her scratches. She wants her scratches. She's here. She's here for attention. And she gets right in the way, too. Like, there's my keyboard. She gets right in the way. This is her favorite spot whenever I'm at my PC. She gets right in my fucking way where I can't do anything. What am I gonna do with you? She just fell asleep. She's just asleep now. Let me, I'm gonna slide you a little bit. Can I slide you? Nope, she's not letting me. Alright, there we go. That's you have a new cat tree coming in the mail, too. I got you a cat tree today. A cat tree and a new cat brush that actually works because you're shedding like a motherfucker. Oh my god, this cat sheds so much. And I brush her every day, but like the shitty brush I have, where is it? The shitty brush that I have it's just not cutting it anymore. So I have one that has like the little rubber tips to pull the hair a bit easier. So, because like Echo does not have very thick fur. It's very long and thin. You know, it's long, thin hair. It doesn't have a very thick coat. So when she sheds, it's nice, long strands like this. You can barely see it, but it's nice, long strands like this, and it just gets everywhere whenever she's shedding. And it's summer. It's getting hot, so I need a better brush for her. So that's coming in the mail. And she's getting a cat tree because she's getting old. She's getting old. I can't let you play outside so much because I don't want other cats bullying you. So we gotta entertain you more and give you more places to play inside. I'm sorry. She's 10. Echo is 10 years old. She's getting old. My girlfriend broke up with me after my flight, so I'm basically trapped in the airport for a week and a half. What? How does that happen? How do you get trapped in the airport? What? There. Like I'm trying to formulate what happened here. Like I assume Tom Hanks. I love that movie, by the way. I assume what happened. AI. AI. It could be AI. I don't know. I was gonna. Oh, there we go. I was gonna stay with her, and now that's not happening. So I have nowhere to stay. Shit, man. Cheap hotel. I guess, or maybe try to get another flight home as soon as you can. Yeah. Oh yeah. Amtrak. Assuming you're in America, take a train. Trains are very cheap. If you like a one-way trip across the United States is like $80. Like if you need to get home quick. I mean, you're gonna burn your plane tickets. I assume you flew, right? I assume you flew. You're gonna burn your tickets. You already spent the money on them. But if you want to get home fast, $80 and you can take an Amtrak. And I'm sorry that they broke up with you. That fucking sucks, man. That fucking ugh. That's kind of evil. Like I don't know the context here about we'll get back on track to workshop items, but this fascinates me. But to know that your SO is coming to visit, to then break up with them when they arrive after they got there, like they couldn't have told you before. Like, they knew you were coming. Like, they knew you were coming to visit. And this had obviously been planned for some amount of time. But then they decide to break up with you after you show up? Like, that's evil. That's fucked up. Ew. What, like, again, I don't know the greater context of what was happening between you two, but that's just, that's evil. That's evil. Yeah, take a train, man. That's what I recommend. Take a train and you can get home fast. Well, fast relatively, but it's at least cheap. It's at least cheap. British. So there we go. More British shit. I love it. Thank God. The Brits are eating good today. The Brits are eating great today. Do we have a video? The GIFs are of rather low quality. Let's see what this looks like. You know what? It's kind of just a glorified Death at Dusk / Morning Glory. It's, again, thankfully it's not neon slop, which I'm always happy to see. It's not neon slop. That makes me happy. It looks okay. It looks like a fried egg. It kind of does. It's decent. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's fine. It's serviceable. Again, like at this stage, I'm so desensitized to unusual effects and taunts because there are just so many of them in the game now where it doesn't matter to me anymore. They just add so fucking many of them. They just keep getting thrown. We have like 850 unusual effects now. That's crazy to think about. Like, God forbid Valve recycle old effects. No, sir, we need new ones we need new ones 3 times a year. Just like hats. Oh my God. Yeah, we have like 800 effects. It's somewhere between 700 and 800, or 700 and 900. We have at least 700 in the game. It's crazy how many we have. Like, Valve needs to slow the fuck down. Yeah, and that's also a fair point. Like, 9 or 10 gigabytes of the game's file size is just for unusual effects. Like 1/3 or like 1/4 of the game's file size is just unusual effects. Yeah, that's pretty bad. TF2 was once 5 gigabytes. It's now what, 40? How big is TF2 now? How big is TF2 now? Like 40 gigs? No, there's no way it's just 22. There's no way it's just 22. I would assume it's like 30. What's my personal favorite unusual effect? Probably sunbeams. I think sunbeams is my favorite, if I had to pick one. I'm seeing like 20, it's like, let's just say 25 to pick the middle between 20 and 30, because I'm seeing various answers, so it's like 20. It says 28.41 on Steam. Okay, so 28 gigabytes. There you go. Decent effect. I don't mind this one. Badlands Stalker. It's okay. I want to see, there we go. Here's some more basic promos. I feel like you washed out the primary textures just a little too much. Can you load Steam? Please. Come on, there we go. I feel like you washed out the primary textures a little bit too much. I feel like you could have gotten away with a little bit more saturation on them, just a little bit, just so it contrasts with the wear a little bit more, because overall, it's very washed out. I feel like if you had made the primary textures a bit more rich, then the rest of the composition would pop more, and then the wear would show up a bit more too. But it's, again, it's a little too washed out. Otherwise, other than that, the color choices are, you know, they're pretty spot on. Color choices are spot on. I like the custom rust wear. The addition, like, for me, like, I like that there's blood on this because of how strongly it pops out from the rest. You could probably keep the yellow the same. Actually, no, you might even be able to get away with saturating the yellow just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Not much, but like a percent or two, right? If you had to do it based on percentages, but like, you know, like a percent or two higher saturation on the yellow, and then a little bit more than that on the rest, then that rust wear would pop out a bit more. So yeah, but yeah, the textures are good, the texturing work is good, the color composition is really phenomenal. This is just a pretty decent fucking skin. It's good. So one thing I would recommend when people do their promos for skins, really focus on maps that are not fully enclosed, or not, I shouldn't say that. Like, new gen maps have very bad color choice and color placement and lighting. If you stick with the traditional TF2 maps, you know, ones that were added, let's just say before 2016, then you're gonna get a much better idea of how these skins are gonna look in most of the game. When you use newer maps like this, it doesn't really give them the, it doesn't give a generous, forgiving picture of how good these skins will actually look if you use a shitty map as your background. Like, use just Dust Bowl. Just use Dust Bowl. You should do that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sure. That's good. I mean, like, I'm surprised I haven't seen something like this before, where it was just goggles on his default helmet. Like the soldier stash. That is something, too, that hasn't been utilized enough, is just adding additional things to the soldier's existing helmet. Like, the war pig is an entirely different hat, right? But, like, just using the default helmet as the base and then putting something on it is a really good idea. This looks nice. It's just a simple addition. Even like the collars, not the collar, but the turtleneck, right? The turtleneck sweater kind of thing. That's not bad. I love the idea quite a bit. I dig it. Yeah, the only other one we have is like the stupid googly eyes and then the classic soldier stash, right? Yeah, like the trophy belt for Sniper too, right? That's another perfect example. Is taking like what already exists as their headwear and then just adding something to it. Like, we haven't even seen that many like items like that for Engineer, where they just put something on his hard hat. Like, we have the Festivizer, the Industrial Festivizer is the only one that comes to mind that I can think of. The Mining Light too, right? The Mining Light. Like, using the existing hat as a base is a really good idea. Yeah, or like Scout. Yeah, are there any for Scout? I don't think so. There's none I can think of for Scout. Okay, like, even something like, okay, as silly as this is, but like maybe something simple for Engineers, like put a sticky note. Because like any scientist is gonna have sticky notes fucking everywhere. Speaking from experience here, I have a pad of sticky notes in, where are they? Where did I put them? I moved them out of the way and now I can't remember where I put them. But I always have my sticky notes and pen with, am I out of fucking sticky notes? I gotta buy more. I always have my sticky notes and pad, oh, here they are. I always have my pad of notes within reach and my pencil in case I have to make a note for something. So like just something like a fucking sticky note on the side of Engineer's hard hat. Something subtle and cute like that. You know, fucking Reddit will adore that shit. But just do that. A little accessory for their existing hat. I made a war paints called Pauling Purple. Well, if we get to it, we'll get to it. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Yellow on yellow? Okay, use a different color. Make it, I don't know. There are so many other colors of Post-its. There's orange, there's pink, there's green, you know, you can make it paintable. The default can be white. That's fine too, it's white Post-its. The classic color is yellow, of course, but you can make it any manner of color that make the whole thing paintable. You can have the Post-it be any fucking color you want. I like this. It's a little underdone. I feel like it's a little underbaked. Like, I think the modeling work leaves a little bit of something to be desired. Like it looks a little messy, a little fuzzy. So if they polish this up a little bit more, then I think it'd be really good. I think it's good. That's just my profile. Rich and sophisticated. Fairly old war. Have I seen this before? It's too dark. It's too dark. You need, it almost looks like an untextured weapon model, almost. I like the contrast with the gold and the darker color, but it needs something. You need some kind of texture on here to brighten it up a little bit, because look how fucking dark it is. Like, you also just chose the wrong maps to screenshot this on. You could have taken this on any other brighter map with better lighting, and it would have been better. I don't know why you didn't do that. You would have benefited from that. You just didn't do it. You're not doing yourself any favors here. Conceptually, it's fine, but I just think you need something to break it up a little bit. Some other element on the texture, like a rust splotch or something. I don't know, something to break it up. But it doesn't need much. Just something. Like, for me, when you add wear to this, it looks better because there's something that breaks up the overall very flat and dark composition. So, fairly old is only 2 years old. Yeah, fairly old, because once something gets uploaded to the workshop, if it's not added to the game within a year, it's dead. Like, Valve's never going to see it again. Because the way Valve picks items from what I've seen. So, I am engaging in a very, very, very fucking tedious process where I am going through every single item, map, unusual effect, skin, what have you, everything that's been put in the game, and I am slowly cataloging who made it, just so I can see how often Valve goes back to the same creators. There is I'm like 3 years in. There's already very heavy bias with who Valve selects items from, and it's only gonna get worse. But Valve picks items in two ways. They typically pick from the same creators, and they usually pick items that are on the first few pages of the workshop, because it's what they see first, and it's easy. So, yeah, Valve has been a little bit more diverse, but primarily because the people they're picking from sometimes worked with other people that they pick items from. That's why people are usually chomping at the bit to have more, what's the word I'm looking for? More established workshoppers' names attached to their work. More established names attached to their work, so it increases the chances of it being accepted into the game. Because if you just upload something to the workshop without one of these bigger figures attached to your work, it basically has 0 chances of being put in the game. Sometimes, rarely, like I would say maybe 20% of the time, a new creator just gets added out of the blue. But usually, most of the time, it's the established workshoppers that have their content put in the game, because Valve knows that the quality of their work is gonna have the fewest issues as possible, right? They're gonna plug it in, no extra work, there's not gonna be any errors, it's made well enough where it's not gonna break the fucking game. So they always go back to the same guys because there's a consistent level of ease of implementation. And ease of paying, too, right? They're not having to put more people on the payroll. It's the same people that are already on the payroll. Less shit to wrangle and manage. It's just easier for Valve to do. So they always go back to the same people. And typically pick items from the first few pages of the workshop. It's just how it's been for years. I'm gonna pull this over to another monitor. Let's just see what this is, shall we? Let me look. I can't show it. In summary, it's a bunch of AI art of furries that has been slapped all over Turbine. 72 weeks. 72 weeks. There's some nice boobs there, but I'm afraid AI just can't cut the butter for me. I'm not gonna link it, no. Trick shot, retarded, stupid fucking hat. Thank God Valve adds fewer and fewer items like these. Could you imagine if they put this in the fucking game? Where you just have this object constantly moving around on Spy's head like this? God, that would be horrible. Oh, it'd be disgusting. Oh, thank God they'll never add that. I hope to God they never add this fucking garbage hat. It's so bad. Stupid. You don't need other random shit bouncing around on the mercenaries models. It just adds noise to the game. Also, the poly count on this is like 5. Terrible. Holy God. Well, the heavy is now brown. The heavy is now on the brown team. Holy shit. Oh God, this is a lot. This is... Yeah, you went too far. You have now almost effectively made a completely different character inside of Team Fortress 2. The only things that make it resemble the heavy really are his short legs and his face. You have changed way too much. And, like, the thing that bothers me the most is that in a lot of cases you can get away with just the tiny armbands on heavy, but then the rest of his colors and the rest of the cosmetic is usually just like the default heavy, right? Like the heavy lifter is missing the sleeves, but it still has like the straps on it. So it still mostly looks like the normal heavy, but then you have this massive wall of brown. I can think of 5 cosmetics you could combine this with to guarantee that they'll have no idea what team you're on. You can't change too much of the default colorization on a character model, otherwise it just does not look like it belongs in TF2. You have made a completely different character. I cannot accept this as being put in the game. No thanks, not interested. It's too much. You've gone too far. You've gone too far. Simple as. Never subtract team color, in my opinion. Never subtract, just add. But Spy is a reddish brown as his default color. In my team recognition video, I explicitly say this. Players are trained to expect the default colorization on the character models. They are trained to see the mercenaries in a very specific way. Specific color placements, specific silhouettes, all done with very meticulous and intentional design. And when you throw a bunch of shit on top of that occludes it, it's gonna fuck up recognition at a glance, recognition at an instant, right? It's gonna cover up what players are trained to see. If you suddenly waddle out this heavy that is entirely brown, that looks nothing like his default colorization, it's gonna fuck with people. Besides the team color, there's not enough contrast on the character. Yeah, it's just a wall of brown. Exactly, it's just a wall of brown. And additionally, they removed some of his team color. Like the lower part of his shirt, however slim that is, it's still a valuable piece of primary team color that's just gone. You shouldn't be doing that. It's not a good idea. Whoa! Steam is just having a hard time today. And you can paint the tie. It's a tiny paint region, whatever. Wait, are the pants a different item? Steam is really having a hard time today. I mean, like, the pants are fine, right? Because that's at least closer to Heavy's default colors. The color of the pants, not so much, look kind of weird. The gloves are strange, too, man, because they have to model over the existing Heavy's hands. They make his hands even bigger and chunkier. Ugh. And the shoes look strange, too. The shoes look so weird. It's just, yeah, again, because they have to model over the Heavy's existing geometry, it just makes for a very strained, like, even more bizarre proportions. Just, ugh. It's too much. You went too far. You went too far. Love your content, top tier. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You are too kind. You are too kind. Beachfront war paint. It's not bad. It looks like they took a leather texture and a wood texture and then just rolled with it, which is acceptable. The problem is it's a little noisy. That's something that kind of bugged me a little bit about the earlier skins in TF2, is that a lot of the first waves of TF2 skins, like, say, in the Craftsman collection, are, some of them are textures that Valve made, but then others are edited stock photos, but they edited them in such a way where it toned down on the photorealism, so they don't really look like a photograph. This is of almost photographic quality. I can't tell off the top of my head if they're using existing TF2 textures here. They might be. I can't tell immediately. If so, they've doctored them a little bit. Other than that, the colors are totally fine. Love the color composition. Very clean. I dig it a lot. It's just that your textures are a little too noisy. I'd like to see things, what's the word, smoothed out a little bit, just so it's not so fuzzy. That would help things a lot. You could pick and choose either one. I think you can leave the white texture as is, but maybe your red and blue, I would smooth things out a little bit. I'd smooth things out a little bit. But it looks good in game. Look at that. The colors are really nice. Colors are good. I love it a lot. The color composition is good, but I think you gotta clean up the noisiness of the textures a little bit. Rocket jumping reinforcement. I'm failing to see what's being added here. Knee pads and shoulder pads and... Knee pads, shoulder pads, and gloves? Or just shoulder pad? Okay, so it's a shoulder pad for his rocket launcher to rest on. That's a cute idea. That's a cute idea. The knee pads and the gloves, are these paintable? I hope not. Not paintable? Okay, that's fine. Paintable gloves are not a good idea on Soldier, which is good that they didn't make these paintable, so I can appreciate that. Reminds me of the Cold Front Curb Stompers a little bit, except those are paintable. The knee pads look a little strange, but I don't mind the, I like the shoulder pad idea. I do like that a lot. I'm surprised someone didn't come up with that sooner. Protecting his shoulder from his rocket launcher. Yeah, it's tasteful. It's tasteful. It's pretty good. It's okay. It is just okay. This would make for a decent mercenary grade. Pretty good. Clicked on it twice. Another one of these hats. I guess these hats are just really popular now. We're gonna have 50 of them added. This one's a little puffy. It's a little big. The goggles are nice. The vest, though. There's a vest. What's the vest like? Vest is okay. Oh, the paint region's like the shirt lining and what have you. The colors are fine. I just don't like how it's textured. I don't know why people add this this additional layer of shine onto cosmetics. It just looks strange. I don't know why they put them on there. It looks weird to me. It's not needed for cosmetics. It shouldn't be on most of cosmetics. I think like flat colors, or I should say not shiny textures, just look better in TF2. It looks odd when they do that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I mean, otherwise the modeling is okay. Yeah, it's just the shininess on it is bizarre. The hat is a little odd to me. It looks like it's like front. It looks like it's resting too much on his goggles to hide kind of like the modeling of them, because they have to protrude out really far from his head to cover his existing goggles, right? It's the way you have. That's the way you make goggles for engineers, modeling over his existing ones. So then they extended the hat over the front of them. Like, see how it extends out a bit too much? It's not actually hugging the shape of his head. So that's what bugs me about that. Yeah. Yeah, just some hiccups here that make it a bit strange. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's not super great. That's a lot. That's this is an old set, but it's that's a lot. That's a bit too much. You're wanting Demo Man to be another character here. It, like, don't get me wrong, it looks cool, but this is something that is not appropriate for TF2. You're changing too much on the mercenary, where you're basically just wanting to have another character inside the game. It's a bit much. Please stop calling 2018 old. I feel my spine creaking as we speak. Listen, let's take a poll right now. Curious. How old are you? Because you have no right to say that you're fucking old. Depending on the bracket we choose here. Let's just see how that plays out for a minute. Toxic Barrel. Have I seen this one before? I guess I haven't. I like the use of the copper. I fear that, is this team colored? It doesn't look like it is. I immediately want I want a team color on this. I think you could have made a red and blue variant where, the blue can be swapped out with a very dark red. I think that would be fine for a red variant on this. I think you could choose a shade of red that doesn't blend with the copper too much. Like a very dark red would work on this. The blue is fine, don't get me wrong. The color composition for a blue side is perfectly fine as is. But I really think you should have made a red variant on this. Other than that, this is a pretty cool skin. I like it. I love the colors. I love the use of the copper. I like the shine to it. I like the sticker. The sizing of it's good. The execution of the sticker is really good. This is just a really cool skin. I would just like to see a red variant. I would like to see a red variant. 100%. Because I can already see someone, say, holding a black box, right? That's a lot of blue. And then, on like, you're holding a big blue box on red team, or like a big blue minigun. What's the minigun look like? Do you have the minigun on here? Brass Beast. There you are. You get more of the gray on there, so it's not so bad with that one. But something like the black box or a larger weapon model with a lot of the blue, you could probably put someone through the loop. Copper's already kind of red, thought to make it look neutral. No, I think you could probably pick a shade of red. I think the first one that comes to mind is probably like a darker shade of red that you see on the coffin nails, because the copper's fairly bright, right? The copper is fairly bright. And I think that makes it pop enough, even against a darker red, like a darker mahogany red. I think you could find a shade to work with it. I think it'd be fine. There is an option out there I think you could have worked with. But other than that, really cool skin. I don't want to say it'd be okay as is, because it is a little too blue. It is a little too blue, and I could see it fucking with team recognition a little bit. But it is still a really cool skin. Love to see a red variant. Took the colors from an in-game prompt you can see in the description. What prop was it? Oh, hey! Cool. There you go. Yeah. I like it. Again, this is a really cool skin. I like this a lot. Like, yeah, like there you go. Use red from one of these barrels. Like, you have this copper already kind of like laid up against it here in the screenshot. You could use maybe this more washed out red, this darker red, or maybe even this lighter tan color for a red variant. I think you could do it. I think there's a shade out there you could find for a good red variant for this skin. It's there. It's there. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, it is just the Salty Dog 2, and the Salty Dog is, you know, okay. It's not terrible. It's not a bad hat. Like, this is, you know, I'm seeing some good screenshots here. I'm seeing some decent loadout versatility. I don't know about the bands on the back. I guess they're fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's just okay. Yeah, I agree. It looks a little strange on Soldier, but it looks pretty good on Scout. It also looks pretty good on Pyro. Heavy too. Yeah, it's decent. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It's decent. Not much else to say. It's an acceptable hat. Oh, God. He glows. He glows. It's a cute idea, but it's not really for TF2. It's a cute idea. Yeah, I don't know about a glowy spy. I don't know about a glowy spy. I don't know, something about, like, ball caps work in TF2, but this just really isn't the spy's character, right? Spy is meant to, he's meant to be not so evident. He's meant to be inconspicuous, and the last thing that is spy is a big ball cap in fluorescent yellow letters saying a spy. Like, look, it's me! I don't think it matches well. Like, I feel like you could have made a Fed loadout with any other mercenary than the Spy, and it would have worked out a lot better than using it on Spy. You could have made a Fed merc. We already have a Fed merc of the Soldier. That set's pretty good. You could have done something like that. Yeah, red for red spy, then blue for blue spy. Or yeah, the inverse is cute. I like that idea too, because you know he disguises as the other team. That's a cute idea. But yeah, the big yellow spy letters. It's a cute idea, but it's just I don't think it's appropriate for the game. There it is again. Computerized. I know for a fact I have seen this one. This is a fucking awesome, amazing skin. God, I want this so bad. But it uses a custom base, and it's never gonna get put in game. Fucking God, this skin is immaculate, and I want it now. I want it right now. Shit. This sucks so much. It's so frustrating when you have so much good and amazing content that is just free for the picking. People make this for Valve. They make it for them. For free. Right? Initially, they make it for free, and Valve could just plug it in. They don't even have to make it. They just have to support a custom skin. They used to do this. Just do it again, and they just don't do it. There's so much good content they could put, but they just keep picking the worst choices imaginable. They keep picking the easiest things to implement. It is so frustrating. There's so many good skins like this that could be added at any time, and they're just like, nah, fuck it. Plain blue and red. Fuck it, just flat colors again. Fuck it, some stickers. Or that shitty sleek Greek war paint that we got last year. Ugh. Please, give us skins like this, man. You would make, Valve likes money. Valve loves money. They want people to gamble. Give them a reason to gamble. People have made reasons to gamble. You just have to put them in. And they don't do it. Fuck. What is this even meant to be? It's like a jet engine? This is me good eye, and this is me better eye. I want to look at this guy's profile. Got just this. Okay. That's it. I love it. No, it's not Sans. Shut up. Blasted plastered. It's noisy. It's very noisy. I like the colors. The colors are really good. But I think if you're gonna do a pattern like this, you need to scale it down a little bit. The skin that handles this kind of composition really well is the Sudden Flurry Sticky Bomb Launcher that handles the geometric camo idea really, really well. Probably start there to see about what the right size is for the individual pieces of your texture, because these are blown up and scaled up a little bit too much, where it makes for a pretty noisy composition. I love the colors. It's based on the achievement. I love the fucking colors a lot. But I think it's a little much. It's a little much. Love the colors. But I think you might need to scale it down just a little bit. Because, I love, or maybe you can just even go for a zigzag pattern. Maybe just do a zigzag pattern, because I think you would still achieve the look of the explosion if you just use a more, a linear striped zigzag pattern. I think that would look really good instead of just taking the same, explosion asset and then repeating it over and over again. Maybe try that and see how that goes. Let me get some more links here. Hello, person who just said hello in the workshop links chat. How are you? There are so many. This guy, I feel, no, he failed. He just typed V. He tried to type Control V, but he just did V. He failed. Oh, you can edit your messages, You can go back and fix it. All right, let's see. Let's leave it off there. And let's continue. Yeah, I saw this already. It fucking sucks. We don't need fucking Pizza Bear in TF2. That's the last thing we need. We don't need fucking Pizza Bear. We don't need the fucking Pizza Bear. I'm sorry, we don't. Let's just move on. Again. Oh my god. This is not even that old. It was made last month. I saw this one. I know I did. I know I've seen this one before. It's very familiar. Good god, the modeling work on this is immaculate. It is beautiful. Jesus Christ. I have to piss really bad. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 seconds. I drank my tea and it's now moved through my body, so I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. Let my chair entertain you. Hey, I have a question. I have a question for all y'all. I have a curiosity. I want to pick y'all's brain about something here. I have a concern. I have a concern. Someone said something to me the other day that I considered heresy, that I considered sacrilege, that I considered just plain evil and wrong. Someone told me that carbonated water, especially flavored carbonated water like this, someone told me that this is slop. Someone told me that this counts as slop. I think that's just wrong. I think that's just simply incorrect. When, like, there are so many other countries that serve fizzy water. Oftentimes flavored and with sugar of some kind. And this has no sugar in it, it's 0 calorie. So, you know, I mean, in the strictest definition, a soda is carbonated, right? So technically this would fall under the category of soda. You don't need to have sugar in it for it to be a soda. Soda implies carbonation. But if you want to use like the American definition of soda, then that would be, you know, something with sugar or an artificial sweetener. This has no sugar in it. I cannot agree that that this is fucking slop. I simply disagree. It's not true. It's not real. It is if you need air sprinkles to get your water. I don't need, like, listen, I drink like 3 or 4 of these a day, dude. Just normal water, right? But sometimes I want a little bit. I want some flavor, right? Because I like the flavor. It tastes good. It is essenced in such a way that I genuinely enjoy it. It's not real. Why do I care? Because I take that as an affront to my person. It is a direct insult to my person. You know how consumerism works. She's rubbing her face on my monitor right now, and she's flicking her tail. What are you doing? And she's back, and she laid right back down. You little shit. What are you doing? She's back. What was I saying? I totally forgot. Yes, you know how modern consumerism works. If you consume a product, if you enjoy a product, and someone says something insulting about that product, they've just insulted you. Because we have been trained to identify with products. We have been trained to build our person and our personality around products. Like, let me ask you a question here. This is a fun exercise, right? If someone asks you to describe who you are, like, who are you? What's the first thing that comes to mind? Describe yourself. My God. My $200 or $2,000 Funko Pop collection. You know, like, dummy dork, my art monkey, I'm a digital artist. Okay, I am Coca-Cola. Okay, I'm happy to see that people here are actually describing characters of their person and their psyche rather than what they enjoy or what they consume, you know? Because something that I experienced that I guess you could say I've been adopting the word black pill more recently. Something that I recently got black pilled on is when I asked some young people, hey, describe yourself. Like, who are you? You know? And some of the first things out of their mouths were like, oh, I like Fortnite, and I like Chips Ahoy cookies, and I like watching this TV show. I'm like, no, tell me who you are. Like, what are you? And they could not answer that question. Like, they couldn't tell me, like, who they are, like, like what their job is, or what their profession is, or who they are in their relative spheres, like, I'm a son, or I'm a nephew, I guess I'm a Christian, or what have you, those kinds of things. They couldn't describe that to me. They immediately go to, like, oh, I like Fortnite, or something like that. That made me sad. Like, where people are so out of tune with their own selves that they have a hard time describing who they are. Yeah, they exist through what they consume. By design, because it earns these companies a lot of fucking money. On that note, what do I have here? I have something I can try out. Ah, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have something that I would like to try. I have some peeps. These are Rice Krispie Treat flavored. It's odd that this is effectively marshmallow flavored marshmallow. It's making me curious as to how this is gonna go. How is this gonna taste? That's like, what's gonna be different from this aside from like your normal peep, you know? It's like, I love peeps. I'm a sucker for these fucking things. I love, marshmallows are probably just my favorite candy in general. I love marshmallow. Marshmallow anything? S'more flavored anything? You could take a metal cage, put a pack of peeps in there, and you're gonna catch me. Like some fucking Looney Tunes gag. That's gonna work, because I'm a sucker for peeps. I love them. Alright? Let's see how these go. That is a very tight bit of packaging. Alright, let's get the smell here. Wow, that's genuinely terrifying how similar they smell to fucking Rice Krispie Treats. How do they do that? Seriously, how do they make it smell like a fucking Rice Krispie Treat? That's insane. How that smells exactly like it. It smells really good. They nailed it. They at least nailed the smell. But how is the taste? That's the real question. We have the very nice little petite peep. He's missing an eye, unfortunately. I love chemicals so much. Oh, man. That has no business being that good. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, shit. That's a winner. Ooh. That is a winner right there. That is amazing. Oh, shit. They got me. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, shit. I think that's the best thing I've ever reviewed. I genuinely think that is like the best thing I have. I have to have another one immediately. This one has 3 eyes because the other eye fell off on that one. Oh my god. These are fucking amazing. Whatever you did, peeps, man. You fucking diabolical motherfuckers. What's in this? What did you do? There's honestly not that many ingredients in this. Like, as far as ingredients go, that's like a very short list. Look at that. Very short. Comprised of things I can mostly read. Sugar, shocker. Corn syrup, gelatin, contains less than 0.5% of the following: artificial flavor, shocker, maltodextrin, gum arabic, potassium sorbate, which is the preservative, yellow number 5, yellow number 6, salt, and carnauba wax. And for a mere 110 calories, you can have all 5. Which I will do right now. I'm gonna keep eating these, because they're fucking good. I love artificial dyes that make me hyperactive. Yes, the poll. The poll is very important. Let's take a look here. So, according to our age brackets, 67% of you are between the ages of 18 and 25. 10% are under the age of 18. So 77% of you, sorry, no, let's do this. 95% of you are younger than me. You are not old. So shut up until you hit 30. Then you're allowed to bitch. Then you're allowed to bitch. You're not even at my level yet. All you other guys that are 30 and above, hello. Are any of you single women? Fuck it, are any of you single guys? I'm desperate at this point. Just put on a wig, I'll fucking deal with it. Joke, relax. Oh, excuse me. It's a joke, relax. Back in my day. Yes, sir. So, the reason why age has come up is because one of the hot takes that I saw when I put that out there is that TF2 is primarily comprised of boomers playing the game, and this poll directly refutes that when 77% of you are 25 years old or younger. So, there you go. Though, I suppose, in a way, the ascribing boomer to a TF2 player would mean that you've been playing the game for a long time and your actual age does not matter. Like, for instance, you could have started playing the game in 2007, but be 8 years old, you know? Or 6 years old. That would still make you a boomer, but you're not over the age of 30 yet. So, there you go. Feel you, bro. I may just be 18 years old, but as a high school dropout, I cannot find a girlfriend. I straight up feel soft locked. This shit sucks. Dude, you cannot be giving up hope at fucking age 18, dude. You are so fucking young. There's so many things you could be doing. You're not locked in yet. You have a lot more opportunity to meet some ladies. You're good. Don't worry. Don't fucking worry. You have a lot of time. Enlist. Probably not the best idea. Not the best idea. Also, yeah, the internet is not good when it comes to positive outlook on one's life. Like, don't listen to what the internet's telling you. Like, you're 18. You're fucking 18. Oh my god. You have so much time. So much time to, like, learn and experience shit. Like, you haven't even gone to college. Or any, like, I assume you haven't even held down, like, a really serious job. Like, 18, you are still a child in many aspects. Now, of course, not, like, literally a child, but, like, emotionally and mentally and spiritually, you're still growing and learning so much. Enjoy this time. Seriously, enjoy this time while you're there right now. At least in the regard of having your youth before it goes away, because trust me, it goes away fast. It goes away, like, I'm scared that I'm 30 now, and time just keeps speeding up. Anyways, let's keep going. We gotta get through some more shit. I've seen these before, won't cover them again. Bayou Battle Jacket? I saw this one apparently. I don't even remember this one. Why did I like this? The paintable glasses are strange. Huh? I don't even remember this one. Okay, no, I didn't like it. Okay, my standards have remained the same. I don't mind the vest. The vest is cool. The vest and glasses are cool. But the shawl and the hat are a little bit too much. Like, that kind of occludes a little bit of too much of what's going on Sniper. So that's why I disliked it. Bullet dance? Not a good idea. So ray traces in TF2 are a strong indication that you're being shot at. If someone is doing this taunt and around a wall you're seeing these traces fly everywhere, people are going to think, oh shit, someone is firing their gun. Like, this one is probably not a good idea to put in the game. Not a good idea. You could very easily confuse somebody. Like, it's a cute idea, don't get me wrong. Like, it's a cute idea, but having bullet traces in a game that has bullet traces that indicate that someone is shooting, probably not a good idea. Not a good idea. No, we don't need modern pop culture references. I'm so fucking tired of these. The only reason why these are popular is because they reference modern pop culture bullshit. We don't need completely unrelated bullshit thing slapped into TF2. We don't need the Star Wars shit, we don't need the JoJo shit, we don't need the Mario shit, we don't need the Batman shit, we don't need other pre-established characters from completely different cartoon IPs slapped into Team Fortress 2. I fucking hate this shit. I'm leaving it at that and moving on. Have I seen this one? I don't even remember. I think so. When was this one put in? Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, there was some confusion about this one where some people thought it was like a stolen concept. So I don't know. I don't know if that was ever resolved. I don't recall, but that aside, I think I might be confusing it with another model. I don't remember. But I don't know. It's okay, I guess. It at least keeps Sniper red and blue. But I think it changes a bit too much. It changes a bit too much. You've really made Sniper look like a very different character here. He kind of needs his pants. It's a little, yeah, he is also very smooth. Yeah, I think it's a lot. And also the shirt's paintable underneath it. It's a bit vibrant. Yeah. So, I'm gonna pass on this one for sure. Gardener's Garb? Conceptually, it's fine. I like the idea, but The execution is not that good. If it had a little bit more polish, I think this would be fine. Like, well, Pyro already has, you know, some shine to him. But the modeling work on this one is, like the boots especially are like, oh god. Also the green. It looks like it's like a full item set here. Combustion cultivator. Yeah, it's a little bit much. The boots are pretty fucking bad. They're really ugly. Like, really ugly. Look how fucking big they are. Ugh. Again, because, like, Pyro's feet, like, you know Pyro's feet. We're talking about feet now. I hope you're happy. Pyro's feet are not these big, chunky fucking things. These big, thick cankles on his player model. This looks really bad. It looks really bad. The hat is honestly a bit shit. Yeah, just a really mediocre straw hat. The best part about this are the overalls. The overalls are okay, but it's not that good, man. The modeling work on this just ain't that great. I like the undershirt. I think the undershirt's cool. I like that. That looks nice. But it seems a little, it looks rushed. It feels rushed. It's not that great. Not a good idea, because with Team Fortress 2, a way to tell if a spy is disguised is if he has a mask. And so if you see someone running around with a mask on without really paying attention to what's on it, you're going to assume that that is a disguised spy, right? That's not a good idea. Yeah, I cannot accept this. Vintage Fighter. It's okay. It's alright. Looks like Stealth Specialist that we got last year in terms of the color composition. Looks like that one quite a bit, actually. I don't know. I think the brown might be a little too rich. I think the green texture's fine, but I think the wood would stand for a little bit of desaturation, just a little bit, because the green's already pretty vibrant. Not vibrant, but it's pretty rich. I think if you toned down the wood a little bit, kind of brought it a little more towards gray and washed it out a little, you can keep a little bit of the brown in there. If you washed out the wood a little bit, and maybe like have it like be worn down a little bit, then I think it'd look a lot better. Because the brown is very saturated, and the green isn't as saturated as the brown. I think that's the problem here. Everything else is fine, but I think if you washed out the wood a little bit, then I think it'd be okay. I think that's the problem with this one. It's a decent skin. Otherwise, it's decent. It's just okay. It's just okay. Regalia. Is this just a war paint? Yes, it is. Yep, simple, clean. It's alright. Doesn't seem to have any custom mapping, which is good. Pretty sleek, pretty regal. I like it. I like the colors, you know, nice and simple. It's not. I don't think this is boring at all. I think this is fine. I think simple skins are good. You can't overload it, right? You can't have too many of them. We've been getting, we got some decent skins these past couple of Warpaint cases. But like going back to that other one before, the computerized one, I would love to see, you know, other really well detailed skins put in the game. But as far as simple skins go, this one's, you know, it's reasonable. It's decently clean. I like it. It replaces graphite gripped, which is, you know, nice to see that it's not custom mapped. Yeah, this is decent. I would not mind seeing this one in game. How does it wear? That's the question. Do we have visual depictions of the wear anywhere? I missed that. Here we go. Yeah, the wear is decent. Yeah, it's good. This is a decent skin. I like it. Hired help. Okay, I like the hat. The hat is cool. Decent military style hat, reasonable amount of versatility. Yeah, it's good. It's a neat hat. But the vest. The Blade Blockade. See, when it comes to doing stuff for the heavy, this is about as far as you want to go in terms of really changing his default colorization and also the model at the same time. This one strikes a pretty reasonable balance. It's a decent set. I like it. Looks too American for heavy, I think. No, I disagree. If there's quite, I remember many, not only, oh god, what are these actors' names? None of them are coming to my mind again. Plenty of like Steven Seagal movies and who's the really fucking tall guy who's in Rocky? Fuck, what's his name? Shit. Oh, what's his name? Motherfucker. A lot of movies with him, you know. What's his fucking name? Shit. Dolph Lundgren, thank you. Movies with him in it too. Yeah. It strikes it hits on Russian military themes. Yeah. I think this would be fine. It's not super. The aviators are definitely very American, but other than the aviators, I mean, the rest of it's fine. Yeah, you can make some decent loadouts with this. I think it's decent. Yeah, it's good. I like it. I like the hat especially. The hat especially is quite nice, but yeah, it's a decent set. I like it. Ew. That's ew. It's the only thing that comes to mind is ew. This is just gross. It's like the eyeball veins making up his vest and then eyes. Ah, God, I hate it. I hate it. Even if this were like a Halloween restricted item, it's just gross. It's nasty. Terraria boss? I know nothing about the game. I'll just have to take your word for it. Yeah, I'm not very enthused by the existence of this one. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's just gross. It makes me feel nasty. Les Sapeur. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. French military style helmet and outfit for the spy. I think I've seen this before. I feel like I've seen this before. The helmet is nice, but the puffy shirt is odd to me. Like that looks, I don't know, man. It looks like he's wearing a skirt. It looks weird on Spy. I feel like you could have made it a little bit more form-fitting. You could have made it look a little bit more form-fitting, and it would have been fine. It's a decent set still, but I don't like the shirt, coat, skirt thing, whatever you want to call this. I like the hat though. The hat's really fucking cool. And the mustache is nice. The hat mustache pipe combo, very French, very good. But I don't like the way it looks on Spy. This puffy flared jacket is just, I know they're trying to emulate an existing outfit, an existing military outfit, I get that, but it does not look very good in game. Like, everything above the waist is nice, but this part down here, just get rid of that. We don't need this. Give the Spy his normal legs. This hat, though, has a lot of good, you can do a lot of shit with this hat, though. I like the hat. The hat is very nice. No, I don't like the idea of having a nice big fluorescent line cutting across the entire torso of the heavy. We have a couple of cosmetics that do this, and it just, if this wasn't paintable, fine. If this wasn't paintable, fine. But the fact it's paintable, it's a little much. I would love, yes, hot pink shells across my torso, please. Why is it paintable? Because paintable items sell. Conceptually, it's fine. Again, if this wasn't paintable, I think it'd be okay, but the paint of the paint region fucks it. Battle Break, I have seen this one before as well. It's just soldier reading a book. It's just soldier reading a book. That's all this is. Let me guess. The book is upside down. Is the book upside down? Why is nothing loading? This is ridiculous. Hello? I want to see if the book's upside down. Can you just play the video, please? It's at 360p. Come on. You gotta be kidding me here. What the fuck? Why is nothing loading? You've got to be kidding me. Come on. Do something. I don't know, Brave is normally pretty good at blocking advertisements, so... This issue only happens when I stream. It's only when I stream this shit happens, man. It's so fucking frustrating. I want to see if he's holding the book upside down. He's not in the promo item, but I want to see if he... Come on, man. Okay, if I just scrub through the video, it looks like he... Oh, yep, he flips it upside down, look. Yep, there you go. Flips him upside down. That's something that makes me mad, man. Is I don't know why one of the unfortunate side effects of the Flanderization of Soldier's character is they made him a retard. It's like, why do people assume that Soldier can't read? Why is it, what part of his character on launch with the Soldier's character and his Meet the Team video carries the implication that he doesn't know how to hold a fucking book right? That annoys the hell out of me. Yeah, he's insane. He's not stupid. He doesn't have a Neanderthal's IQ. Yeah, they basically made all of the mercenaries clinically retarded because of lead poisoning in Two Forts water, and that's how they justify having them act like morons, basically. So, very unfortunate. I don't like that. Also, once again, not a taunt, just an emote. Like, yeah, nothing more insulting than Soldier, you know, manifesting a hay bale and a book and reading after he kills you. There's nothing inherently jeering or insulting about that action at all. Ay. Team Polished. I feel like I've seen this one before. Maybe I haven't. I don't think I have. There we go. This handles the gold and rich team color composition a lot better than that previous Stripe one, because here the war paint base they use breaks up the saturated red and blue much better, where it's not like the majority of the weapon model. Here you have more of the gold and the black breaking things up a little bit, so it makes it for a much more eye-pleasing composition. I like this one a lot. It's simple, it's clean, very regal. I want more sleek skins like this. We've received a couple over the last couple of years. You know, we have steel brushed, and I wish the team colored one from 2023, I wish that one was, it had the Fong shininess on it. Would have made that one a lot better. And Secretly Serviced is decent too. I wish, and like Gobi Glaze too, those are like really nice, sleek war paints. I really want more war paints like this and not just, you know, repeating stripe pattern. I would prefer, but this one's nice. This is a nice skin. I dig it. Radio Silent Partner. Okay. Sure. Is it part of a greater set? No, it's just a pair of sound-canceling headphones and a radio. Okay, sure. Yeah, it's just a very simple accessory item that could stand for a decent loadout filler. It's inoffensive. It's well modeled. It looks good. I like it. Yeah, this is acceptable. I like this a lot. You can mix and match. Yeah, it is indeed very decent loadout filler. I do. I also like how simple it is. Just like the other cosmetic we looked at where it was just a pair of goggles on Soldier's helmet. It's very nice. Nice misc, but it looked dumb with the safe and sound. Well, yeah, you're not gonna wear this with the safe and sound. You'd wear it with something else. Or fuck it, 2 pairs of headphones. Why not? Funny joke. Sure. I guess. So, it's decent. I like it. I like simple ones like this. Flak Furnished version 3. Hello. Hello, Flak Furnished. Flak Furnished. Yes. 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 Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. It's pretty fucking good. That's what it's custom mapped. Is it using the, yeah, I'm assuming it's using the Dragon's Fury base. Or the Dragon Slayer base, looks like. Oh, no, it's not. But it is custom mapped. Let's see. Orientation, locking, skill, fixed, Dragon's Fury, group, secret, dinnerware. It has a lot going on. I suspect Valve would not add this. But man, does it look fucking good. This looks really good. I love it. Like, this is about as bright as you can go with yellow before it becomes too much. This is the limit. This is like the perfect example of how far you can go with that color. I like the 1972 or the 2007 sticker. I think that's cute. I like that little detail. I'm also a sucker for hazard stripes. I'm a pretty big sucker for hazard stripes. It's just something that looks really good in TF2. Something that's utilized quite often. Man, and does it look good on a fucking weapon model? God, I like this a lot. Man, Valve, can you put good skins in the game again? Please? I like it. I want this one. Why is he so shiny? I like the hair. I like the hair, though. I feel like the hat doesn't really look like it's resting on his head. It looks like it's tilted back too far. Like it's barely resting on like just off the side, off the angle of his crown, of the crown of his head. Scout being a blues singer, sure, I guess. Fuck it, it's better than him being the boy from Invincible. So there's at least that going for it. It's an okay set, I guess. The thing that bugs me the most is the shirt. The shirt is strange. The modeling on the shirt looks kind of odd. Like, yeah. The shoulder pads are what kind of bug me on this one. Shoulder pads look strange. The torso's okay, but yeah, the way you have some of the folds and bends in this looks pretty fucking bad. Also, like, what's going on here? Ugh. Oh god. Like they had to move the wrappings up onto like the undershirt, so it looks like his arm is broken. Oh god. Yeah, just a few visual errors that really kind of rubbed me the wrong way on this one. Yeah, it's not that good. I like the hat, but the shirt is kind of shit. Yeah, it's not very well made. Congratulations, you have made a different character. This is a lot. This is way too much. You have shown that you have very high levels of prowess when it comes to modeling and texturing things, but you have just made a completely different character that is not a Team Fortress 2 character. Again, it looks cool. You did some neat work here, but yeah, it should not be in TF2. That's something else too, man. Is a lot of guys make cosmetics and put them on the workshop so they can get put in the game so they can pad their portfolio, so they can say, oh look, I had something put in TF2. So when they go to apply for like Epic Games or EA or what have you, they're like, oh look, I had my work accepted into one of the most famous games of all time. It's a credential. It's a big deal, even though getting something into Team Fortress 2 nowadays is a pretty low bar to meet, considering what they add in the game. So yeah, Fallout power armor. Yeah, Valve literally says, don't make a Darth Vader mask. Yeah, and then people make a Darth Vader mask. Shark. I don't know, man. I like the idea because, you know, you could have a torpedo that looks like a shark flying through the water. I think the concept is fine. The execution's okay, too. It's old, I know that much. Probably not a good idea for it to be paintable, because having a giant blue object on the back of a red pyro, not a good idea. If this wasn't paintable, then I think it'd be fine. Like, for an item that was uploaded in 2013, this is of, you know, markedly decent quality. It's, like, this is better than just the giant fucking fish that we have for Pyro as part of the Water Waders set that you can slap onto his back. This is infinitely better than that. Because this still at least looks like some tech, right? This, I guess, at least loosely looks like something Pyro would have put together in his fucking garage like he did with his flamethrower, right? Because the part about the flamethrower is that it looks like it's something that he just put together because he's a fucking psychopath. He wants to burn people. So he gets a propane tank and slaps on some tubes and some pipes and makes a weapon out of it. This at least somewhat, a tiny bit, touches on this. Like, okay, yeah, we're gonna weld some fins and draw a shark mouth on my gas tank. Kind of like how he did the back burner. He welded on a dragon mouth onto the front of it, right? To feed into his sick fantasies. So, I could see it. I could make an argument for it. But if it wasn't fucking paintable, I think it'd be okay. Oh my god, I took a drink at the wrong time. Oh shit. This is magnificent. This is spectacular. Holy shit. Oh, this is great. You couldn't have picked a better expression for the engineer for this fucking promo. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh man, Jimmy Neutron was a great show when I was growing up. I love that shit. I feel like based on the age bracket here, I feel like a good chunk of y'all also watched Jimmy Neutron and don't remember it for just the memes. Yeah, some of y'all do. There you go. Some of y'all do. Great. That makes me happy. I feel my IQ rising. Back when cartoons were soulful and well written and well thought out before they just kind of became the same train of garbage over and over again. Like, if you want good cartoons, you have to steer away from cable, basically. Integrity Edition, not gonna lie. Also, I missed some other donations. I'm slopping. What else did I miss? I think I didn't miss any other ones. There you go. 1990, 2000s cartoons are peak. Yes. God. Like, what do kids even watch now? What are like the big cartoons kids look at right now? What are the hit shows? I don't know. I'm out of touch. No, I see kids watching shit, but what is it? Bluey again? Okay, I guess Bluey. Kids don't watch cable shows. They watch YouTube shorts. Now, I guess that is true. A lot of them are just glued to a computer screen or an iPad or an iPhone or something and just watch whatever pops up on there. Just nothing of substance shit to occupy their time. Nothing that exercises their brain or gives them something to think about. Not even anything with like laced in morals or ideals, just garbage noise to occupy their time. Hell of a Boss? I hope kids aren't watching that. I hope not. Well, granted, God, why is it that Twitter allows people under the age of 18 to use that website? And why is it that whenever I come across someone who's under the age of 18, they are all watching shit and engaging with shit that they should not be engaging with all the time? Why is that? It is ultimately bad parents. It's parents that are just super hands-off with their kids, and their parents don't care. I would be mortified if my child was watching Hell of a Boss. I would remove all internet privilege. They would have limited internet access to begin with, if no internet access at all. If you're fucking 12, 13, you're not watching that shit. I had unregulated internet access from a very young age. I turned out okay. Kind of. But the internet was also very different back then than it is today. I would not let a child nowadays have unrestricted internet access. Yeah, I'm okay. I turned out okay. I'm alright, I'm a functioning member of society. It sells and molds teens in pretty weird ways. Yeah, true. I turned out I'm a functioning member of society. I'm educated. I have a job. I feel like I've ticked off on every box pretty well, except like socializing. I have friends. I hang out with friends mostly online, but when it comes to socializing, that's like the one box I've not ticked off. When it comes to like meeting members of the opposite sex, that's the challenge. That's like the last box I have to tick off. I keep myself reasonably in shape. I work out, I go to the gym, I stay fit, I eat right, I do my work, I like what I do, I earn money, I can pay for things I enjoy, I can pay to help people out. I think I'm doing alright for myself, despite having very early internet access newgrounds from a young age. Make a sign for a boyfriend-free girl. No. I already saw that. While it would be cool to have new weapons, it's just something Valve is never going to do. Also, I feel like they missed the mark when it comes down to making a weapon that looks like a TF2 weapon. I don't know, there needs to be a study. There needs to be a study about what makes a good weapon model for Team Fortress 2, because at very early on in when it came to TF2's development and adding weapon models, they deviated very quickly from good weapon models that actually fit the game stylization. Like after 2009, 2010 is when things really started steering away from what weapons should look like. Because we got like the Blutsauger and the Kritzkrieg and the Frontier Justice and the Ambassador. Those are guns that fit really well. Force of Nature. These things fit in the game really well, right? But then you started getting things like, I don't know, Short Circuit, the Machina, the Diamondback. What else? Even something like the old jumper weapons didn't have this problem because they were the same weapon models, right? The new jumper weapons look like fucking Nerf toys and I hate them. The old jumper weapons were fine. They didn't need to be changed. But, yeah, newer weapon models kind of deviate. I mean, things like the Luger Morph, right? The Luger Morph and the Big Kill and the Pretty Machete, these are just things from other games, right? A lot of the crossover stuff doesn't fit in TF2, but even things that aren't crossover items, like the fucking Tide Turner. It's a boat wheel. It's a boat steering wheel slapped on Demo Man's arm. That's a great example. That doesn't look like a TF2 item at all. Yeah, and the retro-futuristic ones that we got from Weta Workshop, like the Cow Mangler and the Pomson, those got reasonably close if you're wanting to do retro-futurism, but honestly, the ones that did, the one weapon that did it the best when it came to retro-futurism is the Capper. The Capper we got with the Invasion update handled retro-futurism basically perfectly for TF2. It's like the one that got the closest. One thing I hate about Modern Workshop is that you kind of need high-priced tools to use the common resources or just pirate it, which can be risky and illegal. Yeah, it sucks. I am sorry to hear. Yeah, like the Widowmaker 2 is something that doesn't mesh with TF2's original style. But Demoman is Scottish, and he's also a pirate. Anyway, yeah, I mean, the weapon gets kind of close, but the modeling work is just, it misses the mark. Again, this is something that I really need to sit down with a couple other guys that are way more versed in the what's the word I'm looking for? They're more well versed in the language of these things and sit down and provide like a proper description or a proper video of like what makes a TF2 weapon a TF2 weapon, That'd be a fun video to make. I don't have the words right now, but I can tell by just looking at something that like, yeah, that doesn't fit, but I don't have the words to describe it. It's something I'll have to sit down and flesh out at some point. Been telling you make that video. Yeah, I probably will. I have limited time and so many videos to make. That's the tricky part. It's not bad. It's honestly not bad. Like you're hit with the the Pyroland skybox immediately. That doesn't do it. That doesn't do it any favors. But then when you see it in game with like a little bit of wear, it's not the worst. It really isn't the worst. I've seen quite a few other skins that like try to achieve like a Pyroland aesthetic and what have you, but they usually take it too far. They're too saturated, or they have too many details, or they put like a really goofy sticker on this. This is pretty reserved by comparison. It's the nice pastel-y washed out colors. Both the red and the blue are all in the same palette. I think it's not bad. Like this is even more toned down than the rainbow skins that we got in the Pyroland collection. So, as far as Pyroland themed war paints go, it's honestly not bad at all. It's okay. It's not amazing. It's not immaculate, but like this is, even if Pyroland didn't exist and we didn't have that context behind it, this does kind of look like a 60s design or like a 60s pattern with the pastel colors. I honestly like it. I do like it. I'm gonna vote yes on this one. I approve. I dig it. I really don't like this. I really don't like a hula dance. See, if Fempire was doing it, I could watch that GIF for hours, but sadly they didn't do that. If they really wanted to market that, they could have done Fempyro. They could have done it. It would have been good. I'm telling you right now, it would have been good, but they didn't do it. They didn't do it. Wow, 2016. Yeah, I know, it's, thematically probably not appropriate for TF2. We'll just leave it at that. Thematically not very appropriate. Oh, someone said hashtag add turbine. 73 weeks. We're not doing it. Gotta be careful about the links here. I'm gonna ban you now. You've lost your Discord privileges. Let's see here. You send me something that's not a workshop link, I'm just gonna ban you right away. How about that? Easiest solution. Let's see, get a few more, get a few more. Is that enough? Get a couple more. Couple more. Come on, Discord, you're lagging too much. Alright, that'll do. That will do. We saw this... dislodged? I don't know. It's a bit too saturated on the red and blue. I think the red and blue could stand to be washed out a little bit, and also the saturated wood. You have too many deeply saturated colors mixed in with this. I feel like you need to... Like, a black and white zigzag pattern is very, very harsh on the eyes. Probably not a good idea. I feel like if you could translate red and blue into the zigzag pattern and then put your neutral colors where the primary colors are, then I think that'd be better. Because if you're just slapping someone with like a big zigzag, it hurts to look at. It hurts to look at. And the colors do need to be toned down. It's a little too saturated. It's a little bit much. Conceptually, it's fine. Zigzags can work, but it's just like, ugh. Especially when it's on the smaller weapon models, it honestly hurts to look at. So maybe make the stripes thicker or scale it up and then desaturate the red and blue a little bit. And maybe don't use wood. I don't think wood's a good option here. Maybe just use gray instead of wood. Because I think brown is not doing this skin any favors. Or maybe just like take the wood and take the color of it and lean it more towards gray. That might be a better idea. Orientation lock on this would be ideal as well. I suspect that's what you want on it, is orientation lock. Yeah, there you go. So good they have orientation lock. It's not random, which is good. Because if this had random orientations, it would be even worse. I feel like you do need to tweak the scaling. Maybe scale it up just a little bit. scale it up a bit and tone down the red and blue, desaturate it by a tad, and then gray out the wood a little bit, and it'd be okay. Marooned. It's a lot going on. There's a lot going on with this one. So it like wears to green, and it's a clever idea. There's a lot going on here. Is that meant to be blood? I can't tell what's going on here. Surface oxidizes where blood is replaced by algae. Scratch layers 1.5 disabled, which reduces the severity of the wear. I like how clean it starts. I like how clean is. Do you use a gradient to get different tone, to get different shades on this? It looks like you do. I might be wrong. Do you have a thing for your textures? Yeah, you do. You have a metal gradient to do it. Metal gradient to do it. Paint algae. That's cool. I like the algae idea. The only thing I don't like about it is the metal gradient that you use. I think having it be this dark bluish green doesn't look that good. I like the green algae. I like that a lot. I like that idea. And I love the silver and the wood. I think this would have been performed better if the gradient used grays instead. So you have a more neutral composition when it's factory new, and then the green and the corrosion comes in at the higher wear, which would look better. The dark green is honestly the worst thing about it. I don't think you should have done that. Because like if I'm just looking at the SMG, when you hit the gradient where it's like dark gray or brown, that looks really good. Like this is sleek as fuck with the green algae on it too. But when you hit the more bluish green metal, I don't think that looks very good. Especially not when it's juxtaposed against this very sharp silver and the lighter wood. I think if it was a neutral color, like another brown or another gray or even just black, I think that would look better. It's like, I like this part of the gradient down here, not this upper part. Like, I just want this to be gray, really. That's what I want. And then the algae and the corrosion, the oxidation, rather, will come in later. So I think that's the only thing I don't like about this. Other than that, this is a very cool fucking skin. It's really cool. I like how it's made. I like the concept. This is pretty fucking cool. And you know what? Even as it is right now, if they put this in the game, I don't think I'd be offended. It's just cool. I like it. It's pretty well made. It is good work. It is indeed good work. I just would prefer if this was black, or if it was gray. I just think having this be dark green was not the way to go. Am I gonna look at offshore items? I'm just looking at whatever people send me. This fucking stupid hat again. I saw that last time. Oh, it's bottles. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like my brain had I had a brain fart for a minute. I thought this was like a leopard print or like a tiger stripe something. But this is, you know what? It's good. I want it. Fuck it. Put this in the game right now. It's a lava skin. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Minecraft texture, doesn't it? It does look like a Minecraft texture. Sponsored by DeGroot Keep. Indeed. How do they pay you? With whatever medieval currency back then. That is indeed a skin of all time. Oh, yeah, the water on this one is bad. Oh, God. They kind of handled the water on the red side a little bit better than the other one we saw earlier, but it still doesn't look like water. It looks like mold or like fungus. Also, the overall composition is very dark. It's, I feel like you would stand to be brightened up a little bit. Like, yeah, I think it's just too dark. It doesn't really look like water when it's this dark. It looks like, it looks organic. I don't mind the pattern, but it would either, if it's scaled up a little bit and brightened up to have more of the soda look on the red and clear water on blue, yeah, that's a good idea. Scaling it up would help it a little bit, because the way it's scaled down right now is it looks fleshy, right? It looks fleshy, it looks meaty. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good attempt, don't get me wrong. It's not garbage, but it's just, the colors are what bother me the most. It's just too dark. I like these textures. These textures are nice. But, and the red too, man. Red water just always makes it look like meat. It always ends up looking like meat. Stick with yellow, or stick with orange even, or even like just something more washed out. But going straight for red for water, it does not achieve that look. And then on the flip side to that, whenever someone tries to do like a meat war paint, red always works out fine. But like blue meat, or like purple meat is gross. Yay. So, yeah, it just, I don't know. And also when it comes to water textures, man, when you're doing ripples like this, really the skin that does it the best, in my opinion, is, Steam, hello? Like, honestly, one of the best water textures we have in TF2 is on the aquamarine. Not so much the colors, but the texture of it is pretty good. Aquamarine. Like, the color sucks, don't get me wrong, but this handled a water texture pretty damn well. So, I feel like if you're going to try to make a water texture for TF2, go for something that looks like this and not the super harsh defined ripples, because that ends up just not looking so good. I don't think I've seen a single water war paint that does it like this and makes it look really good. Aw, man, wouldn't it be fucking great if Valve adds contracts for anything other than fucking Scream Fortress again? Wouldn't that be phenomenal if they used a really cool addition to give us more shit to do? That'd be great. I'd love it. But they're never gonna do that because Valve is lazy as shit. And they don't care about the gameplay anymore, they care about the fucking gambling. It's all they care about. They don't give a fuck about making the game fun anymore. Fuck it. More shit for you to buy, and you will be happy. Oh, I can't wait for the next Counter-Strike update. I can't wait for another fucking box to open. Yeah, love it. I love gambling. I want more gambling, Valve. More of your fucking multi-billion-dollar goddamn gambling industry for children. For kids. Fuck. Do anything for your games other than gambling, please, Valve. For the love of God. We want games. We get that your gambling is very profitable, but there's a game attached to it too. Fuck. Do shit with the games again, please. We know you fucking fired everybody that made your games 10 years ago and hired back on a whole bunch of fucking new guys that only use AI to design new shit. But at least do something for your fucking games. Fuck. It's bullshit. Sucks. I hate it. Yeah, Deadlock's on the way. You know what they're gonna fucking do? Loot boxes? Yes! I love loot boxes and gambling. It's gonna be fucking great! Want my Christmas cookie hats. I want my Santa dresses. I want my Easter bunny ears. I can't wait to dress up the fucking lava lamp character to look like a goddamn fishbowl. That's coming up too. I can't wait. And then it's gonna be phenomenal. I love it. I love gambling. Gambling is great. It's phenomenal. New contracts would be good. I would love to see new contracts of any kind that are not related to fucking Scream Fortress. Please. But they're never going to do it. Warning colors, cool. I like more hazard stripes, but this time, team colored. Is this the same guy? I think it might be the same guy that did the other one. I might be wrong. Otherwise, very nice skin. I like it. I like the colors, I like the patterns. It's a little bit on the side of, the wrong kind of futurism. that fits TF2, but it's still a really fucking cool skin. I like it. I want this. I would buy this. I would buy it. I like it. I would scale up your pattern significantly. I would scale things up. I would also take a look at how the Dragon's Fury does scales. You're on the right track. You're on the right track. I would look at how the Dragon's Fury handles a scale texture, because I think this would benefit from having at least a very faint outline on the to mark out the individual scales a little bit. Because right now it kind of looks like clouds or fur, like a calico cat, not so much a fish. You know, very subtle individual scales, and then if you scale up the texture a little bit, I feel like once you get up to a certain smallness, Jesus, words, grammar. Once your texture gets too small, the individual stripes, the spacing on them, it ends up making it a little bit too noisy, like this here too. I would scale things up a little bit. Other than that, good work so far. I think the colors are awesome. I like the concept, but it needs a little more time in the oven. A little more time, and again, scale up the texture, maybe add the individual scales. You know, again, check out how the Dragon Slayer skin does it. But maybe add those, but maybe just scaling it up, the primary texture, right? Maybe just scaling up the primary texture a little bit would save this from being just a tad too noisy on weapon models like the sniper rifle or the lock and load and what have you. It is good. It's a little bit much. I feel like I've seen this. Yeah, this is just a little much. It is. It is just a little bit too much. Like, it's, yeah. Not a fan. If it was just the helmet, fine. If it was just the helmet and goggles, fine, but I feel like the full head cover looks a little strange. I like the helmet and glasses. Can I just have those? Also, fuck yeah, why not? Fully paintable! Awesome. Give Demo Man a giant pink head and a thick pink neck. Moving on. $2011, baby. First year of the fucking workshop, baby. There you go. You'll love to see it. It was empty, so to hide your shame, we turned it into a hat. You'll love to see it. Honestly surprised that Valve didn't do something like this sooner. It would still be a shit hat, don't get me wrong, but it would have been funny. Would have been funny. Like an achievement hat? What would the achievement be for? Open 50 cases without an unusual. You have to pay $100 to get the achievement, basically. And then if you get an unusual in those first 50 cases, sorry, you have to start over again. People would do it. People would do it. You know for a fucking fact people would do it. They would farm that hat, baby. Oh my god. It's a bit much. It's a lot, actually. So, to be as kind as I can be, it is very, very saturated. It's a lot. It's a lot. If you're gonna do a food-themed warp, like Banana Peeled, basically did the same concept, but got the colors right. Same for Pina Polished, if you're gonna do this. Those got the colors right. This is just way, way too saturated by a significant margin. I would tone this down heavily if you're gonna make a, what I assume to be lemons, or like a soda. What is this even meant to be? It looks like SpongeBob. They call it vaguely citrus, but this doesn't even look like a lemon. Is it supposed to be corn? No, I don't think it's meant to be corn. It's citrus. I don't think it's meant to be fucking corn. Yeah. Coffee break. Cool. I like this a lot. Yeah, look at this. This is fucking clean. Man, we have so few good white war paints. This one is awesome. Look at this, man. Ooh, I love the brown plaid, the gold, the dark browns. Man, everything about this is erection-inducing. God, if this was a woman, I would have sex with it. This is fucking phenomenal. Man, I want this right now. Shit. This is great. What else needs to be said? Does it have coffee stain wear? I hope it does. I want to see a wear. Where's the wear? There it is. It's not coffee stains. You had one job. You had one job to use coffee stains instead of blood. You fucked up. You could have made it coffee stains, but you didn't do it. Oh, it's still good. Don't get me wrong. It's still really good. Don't get me wrong. But you could have made it coffee stains, dude. It's like low-hanging fruit. You could have done that. You didn't do it. I like it though. It's really good. It's still really good. It's a fantastic skin. Good shit. I want this. Blood in my coffee? It's good. Jesus Christ. That is, chili dogs. That's no good. Yeah. This is horrifying. This is haunting to look at. It's almost gross to look at. Just fleshy appendages coming off the back of Scout's head. Oh my god. Yeah, the GIF really really sells it for me. Oh god, it looks like gummy candy. Eyes look like gummy candy. Yeah. I hate it. It's just flesh. Just meat on his head. Okay, I guess. It's a cute idea. It's a cute idea, yeah. The idea that it's an item that they could sell to give to non-profits for veterans organizations. That's a cute idea. I mean, Valve did that stuff in the past with items like the Heroes Hachimaki and what have you. You know, where they sold the items and the proceeds went to disaster relief after the 2011 Tohoku Oki earthquake in Japan. So they've done shit like that in the past. They stopped doing that altogether. It was a valiant effort, but it's a cute idea. Shame they don't do that more often. It's kind of scary. I don't like it. Remember when some shoppers wanted to do that with a pocket cosmetic, a Kitty 0706, and there was a bunch of drama over it regarding having a bunch of randoms added that weren't related to the charity at all? No, yeah, I do. I vividly remember that. Where that Kitty 0706 item had like 20 or 30 people attached to it. So they could all get their self-made. That was fucking disgusting to use the likeness of a deceased man to basically get your workshop clout and get your self-made. It was immensely fucked up. And people just forgot about that. People completely forgot that was a thing. Someone should make a video about that. If you're looking to make a TF2 video that will instantly get probably 100,000 views, just make a video covering that. It's not that hard to do the research on that one. Just if you want to be a new TF2 YouTuber, make a video about that. Easy. Easy, easy. Also, this is just terrifying and ugly. No thanks. Yeah, I saw these. These fucking suck. Look at how fucking big his legs are. Oh, God. Oh, it's so wrong. Why? Why do people think this needs to be a thing? Also, his colors are off. What did you do? Oh, and all the folds and the wrinkles, it just looks so bad. I hate it. Like, I like the idea of a zoot suit for spy or what have you, but this just looks like shit. You can't make his legs puffy. You can't make his legs thick, otherwise it looks like crap. Blah. Spy is meant to be slender, he's meant to be skinny. You can't triple the thickness of his legs without it looking fucking weird. You can't change proportions that much without it really looking out of place too, man. Because again, players are trained to expect certain proportions on the mercenaries, and if you change them drastically, it's gonna look really bad. It's gonna stick out like a sore thumb, and it's gonna throw people through a loop like, whoa, what the fuck did I just see? So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. Hold on, I need a different playlist that's not gonna rail me for copyright. Hold on. Give me something else here. Yeah, it's not good pants. Not good pants. Oh, give me a playlist, please. Will this do? This will do. Yeah, it's shit. No thanks. Don't put this in the fucking game. You can't change the proportions of the mercenaries that much. The hat is okay, but the pants are just a huge no-go. Just a big hard no for something like that. The ball buster? What is this? This is referencing something. Oh no, is it JoJo? No, please. No more JoJo stuff. Every time, like, people keep telling me to watch JoJo, but like every time something like this pops up and people flip the fuck out, it just makes me not want to watch it. It really does. It's just, it's like JoJo fans have permeated every corner of the fucking internet. I can't get away from them. I can't get away. It's like, I want to watch the show as just like, you know, I wish I had never been exposed to JoJo fans. I wish I just knew the show existed and then I watched it. But no, it didn't work out that way. It's like now I just don't want to touch it. Now I don't even want to like think about it because it's just fucking everywhere. Fucking everywhere. One day I'll get around to it, but not this day. Batsaber Killstreak Sheen fix? So it's just a fix for a broken Killstreak Sheen not showing up. Okay, sure, add it, yes. Look guys, it's Counter-Strike, but in TF2. No, once again, you have taken existing character from another franchise and put it into another game. You have succeeded in doing that, but it has absolutely no business being in Team Fortress 2. And it looks pretty fucking bad. Again, all of the weird folds and creases and like what's going on here on the collar. Ugh. God, no. This should not be in TF2 at all. This is literally just a different character. This should not be in Team Fortress 2. No, just nothing else needs to be said. Yes to contracts. Siberian Fuzz, so Russian cops, basically. Have I seen this one before? I feel like I may have seen this before. It's been a while, probably. Copper's Topper. Very strange paint region to just have the flaps be paintable and folded up on the side. I don't know if you should have done that. But, yeah, it's okay. The set is decent. It's okay. The modeling on this looks a bit strange, though. Why not just have the flaps down at the side? I guess. I guess not, maybe. I guess maybe not, but the modeling work on the flaps looks a bit strange. It looks like two pieces of fish have been kind of laid over the sides of the head. The vest I like. The vest is cool. Is there a paint region on the fucking vest? I hope not. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah. The vest is cool, the hat's cool. I think the hat is, the execution on the hat is a little mediocre, but it's okay. I'm not offended by it. Saw this one. Dell's Own. Dell's Own. I think I don't know if I like the extra missing paint on the primary texture. I don't know if I like that. I like everything else. I like everything else. But I don't know if I like the initial missing paint. I think the shoddy paint job, you know, with the kind of the splotches there already achieves that decently well. And then the wear can come in and do its job, and that adds more of it. It's a very minor nitpick. The rest of it's fine, don't get me wrong. It is very cool. It's very well made. I love the colors. Again, colors are fucking great. Texture work's fucking great. It's good. Yeah, the emblem is a bit odd. I probably wouldn't have had the engineer's emblem on a weapon that's going to be for all classes. Maybe I would have thought up of something that was a bit more general, so it could be fine for all classes instead of engineer's icon. You could have used a myriad of different things. So, like, yeah, if class-specific stickers were possible, that would be cool. But sadly, I don't think that's possible. Yeah, or like the TF emblem. Yeah, exactly. The TF2 logo could have been fine. It's like if NG made weapons for his friends, the stickers like his signature. Yeah, I get the angle, but I don't know. I think with the mercenaries and their logos on their sides, then it'd be strange. But also at the same time, you could have just made a signature. Like you could have put Dell on the side, like a made by Dell or welded by Dell or something, instead of just the engineer logo on the side. I like the idea of a circular logo. I think that needs to stay, but I think the engineer's icon was the wrong choice. But it's still cool. I like it. Like, and again, even as is, if it was put in the game, I wouldn't be offended. But class-specific stickers are confirmed one of the easiest custom-coded patches. You can actually do that. There you go. Apparently you can indeed have custom class stickers. That's fucking cool. Yeah. So in this instance, just put the stickers for the respective weapon models. Or for the respective classes. That'd be fucking cool. But then Valve would not add that because it's just too hard. Sailor Boy. They make him kind of look like plastic. We already have shit. This is more JoJo shit. I don't want more JoJo shit. Like, don't we have a sailor hat for Scout already? That just looks better than this. I forget the name of it, but what have you. I know Pyro has like the little buddy, but I thought Scout had one too. Does he not? I don't remember. I guess I don't remember. Yeah, more JoJo. People are flipping out. So by default, I have to say no. Sticker war paint. I'm sad we have to see another one of these. Conceptually, it's cute, but I feel like you could have done something else other than a random assortment of these stickers. You could have had a sticker element on there, right? And then just have it be random ones that you have on your texture, you know, like a fixed position sticker, like have this be the sticker, and then come up with something else for your primary texture instead of it being this really super noisy composition. I feel like that's what you could have done instead. And the colors are a little bit too neon. I know, I get that's the angle here, but this would just be way too vibrant in TF2. Like Broken Bones or Party Phantoms, these really hyper fluorescent colors just really, really stick out and just do not look good in Team Fortress 2. You could probably still execute this exact same skin just with different colors and it would look a lot better than it does now. Like, take the blue away from like the light neon, you know, not pastel, but the light neon fluorescent blue. Darken it a little bit and take it more towards blue and desat it a little bit. The black's also pretty saturated. I would tone that down or add something else to that texture to break it up a little bit, just so the black parts of the weapon don't look like they're untextured weapon models, you know what I mean? Add something to your black texture. You know, like it's screaming for that painterly style to be attached to it, because you can barely see it if it's there. I think you can see it a little bit. You might be able to see it a little bit, because it's very flat in that regard. Yeah, desat the blue and red, and desat the black a tad, and maybe add something else to the texture. Just do that. You can even keep the same pattern. Fuck it. That's fine too, but I think the a sticker composition like this tends to make compositions very noisy, especially when you have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different elements, 7, 8 different elements mixed together. It makes it very noisy and busy. If you had like 2 or 3, probably 3, because an uneven asymmetries are more pleasing to the eye. If you just had 3 different stickers that were repeating, I think it would cut down on the noisiness, but you have a lot of different stuff going on here. Yeah. Maybe that. YouTube's not going to load because it sucks, but you get the idea. What is this garbage? What is this? It's fucking like YouTube family shit just popping up in the recommended feed. Yeah, we're adding this to my server now. You guys want Turbine? Sorry, we're adding Zrinch Mace. Oh, it's so horrible. I love it. It's gorgeous. High Society. It looks like it just took the Damascus Mahogany pattern. Yes, they did, and they made it a bit lighter. And they took a marble texture and a wood texture and put them together. You have a little bit, you have too many different things going on here. The marble texture with the wood texture and the Damascus texture, they're all very different patterns that don't really come together in a very clean way. I wouldn't have used the Damascus texture. I would have just used a simple like brushed metal instead. That wouldn't clash so hard with the wood or the marble. And yeah, that's about it. Is this team colored? Doesn't seem like it's team colored. Also, make this team colored. I think you could get away with doing like a reddish wood and then a bluish wood. I think that'd look a little bit better. And I don't think you need the gold on this one. I would replace the gold with something else. It doesn't really mesh well with the other colors. Like the gold here, or maybe darken, not darken, like desaturate the gold a little bit, like take it a bit more towards brass than this light gold you have now. So yeah, you have these textures clash in not a very good way. I think the Damascus is the primary offender though. Flying colors. It's a flag. It's not going to load because YouTube sucks, but there we go. So, planting their flag. Again, I'm just so numb to this shit now. It's just, I don't want it. I don't want any more of these. People aren't gonna buy it. People aren't gonna fucking use it. So what's the fucking point? It is taunt-ish, I guess. It's probably the most taunty taunt that we've seen today. But like, I don't know, man. It's like the same 30 trader mains are gonna buy it and try to unusualify it and sell it for a pretty penny, but otherwise no one's gonna give a fuck about these. How many of you actually buy the brand new taunts for $8? Yes or no? Overwhelmingly no. Yeah, it's overwhelmingly no or very rarely. Turbine, 74 weeks. I hate this taunt so much. That's like the complete antithesis to what a taunt should be. Like TF2 is not like, this isn't like the buddy game. You're not meant to be hugging the opposite team. You're meant to be shooting them. Like, I get that this is what TF2 is now for people. It's, you know, the mercenaries doing cute things with each other. Like, this is just the complete opposite of what TF2 should be, man. Like, at least the shit like the rock, paper, scissors taunt, if you lose, you fucking die. Like, that's good enough for me, but that's like the only partner taunt. You know, where you're interacting with the enemy team, where I'm like, okay, that's fine. But getting hugged, like, if this was locked to your own team, sure. If you can only hug your own team, fine. But I don't like this taunt. It's too, just, tonally, just too heckin' wholesome, sweet, gibbous chungus, whatever the fuck. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Yeah, I would like more taunts and less friendly stuff as well. I would like more actual taunts, please. Not like give me a hug. Hard pass. Saw it. Seen that one before. Huh? What is this? I don't get it. I don't know what this is. Is this referencing something? I don't know what this is, man. Can someone tell me what this is? I don't know what this is. Plants vs. Zombies? Okay. No. Like, what is this even meant to be? I don't even know what this is meant to be. It's goggles, but they don't look like, it looks like they took a couple of windows off the side of a building and slapped it on his helmet. I don't understand, man. I just don't know what this is meant to be. I truly don't understand. Yeah, unbearable to fucking look at. No thank you. Saw that already. And Perfect Strike. I'm assuming this is another bowling war paint. Looks like another bowling war paint. Or baseball war paint. Something to that effect, like baseball socks. Looks like baseball socks. I think they are baseball socks. I think that's the idea. I like it. I like the colors, I like the pattern. I like the sticker is very nice. The sticker is fucking sick. I like this a lot. That's awesome. I want this. This is very well done. I'm a fan. Look at that. Oh, it's bowling. Okay, so it is bowling. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that fucking black box. Holy shit, I want that. I want this black box so bad. That is so fucking clean. God damn. I love the logo on the side. Oh, God, that is immaculate. Look at the minigun. Ooh, shit. Look at the flamethrower. God, these all look so good. God damn. Man, Valve, please, again. People do the work for you. Just put it in. Please, I know it's a custom-coated skin, but just come on. It can't be that fucking hard. It can't be that hard to put this shit in the game, man. God damn. This is really nice. Fuck. I want this. I want it badly, and I want it now. Okay, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. I've been going for over 3 hours now. I think let's end on a high note. Let's end on a high note. Let's end on a really good item. And we'll let this be our background as we wind things down. So YouTube, I'm signing off. Thank you for watching. And hopefully the summer update is not gonna be shit. Time will tell.